Welcome to the Candid Corner. 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 Your number one spot for hip-hop, classic hip-hop, today's hip-hop. You talk about sports, you talk about Knicks, you talk about 76ers, you talking football, you talking about Giants, you talking Steelers. Your main spot for New York and Pennsylvania sports, baby. Right here. Coach Fa, Mr. Lewis, the Candid Corner. Real talk for real listeners. Yeah. Brought to you by Nap Time Entertainment Media and the good folk over at Off the Ball Network. Yo, what is happening? Ladies and gentlemen in the building. Party people wants to get its own.
Welcome, good people. How y'all doing this evening?
Your main man, Coach Fa.
And your brother, Mr. Lewis.
Yo, we got a really fun show for y'all tonight. I appreciate y'all coming through.
Yes.
Yo, we're going to wrap up the NFL. We're going to just put it all together, put a nice little bow on it, give our Super Bowl predictions, coaches, player movements, all of that good stuff coming up soon. And we got like 4 brothers from the Off the Ball Network. If y'all are not assimilated, if y'all don't know, just start knowing. Follow these brothers. It's wonderful work. And I'm glad to be a part of it. So we're going to hit y'all up right after we get you a little bit of this headline heat. Pardon me, my having them technical difficulties over here. Better now. Holla. Welcome to Headline Heat. Yeah. We are back. Yo, let's flip it. This time you set off the headline heat, my bro. Let's go.
First and foremost, let me give a shout out to my Sixers. They are currently putting their foot in the back of them Charlotte Hornets, doing their thing. Secondly, shout out to the NBA and the UFC for removing marijuana from their drug tests.
Right on.
Long overdue, in my opinion. You know, I've been advocate for the medical legalization of marijuana for well over 20 years now. And, it's good to see that people are finally taking this seriously and studying, doing the knowledge, understanding the science behind it, and knowing that that people have been on to something for quite some time. And hopefully in the future, that'll open up the doors for more people to look like us to be able to invest in this market as well. But that's another story.
Get him. Next up.
Jake Paul and Ben Askren, April 17th. They boxing.
Okay.
I know it's subjective for some of the critics out there whether or not Jake Paul is an actual boxer or not. But
hey. Walking punching bag is nice.
I agree with that. It's going to be interesting. I'm sure y'all saw the fight a couple weeks ago with Poirier and Gregor. And
when he went night.
Yeah, second round. It goes to show that's why I love MMA, because it shows that even some of the best fighters in the world can still catch it on a bad night. You know what I mean?
Fair point.
And that's realistic. That's real life fighting. You could be the masteriest of martial arts masters and still catch fade on a bad day. You know.
You see, Nate Robinson. It's okay, man. When you wake up, you can start again.
Everybody catches L's in life.
Everybody takes the L. Speaking of taking the L,
Oh, NFL, the L you are taking. This Rooney Rule thing, man. I'm tired of hearing about it. I understand why Art Rooney and them felt the need to do that, and for back in the day, I appreciate it. But I mean, did you see some of these coaching hires this year? Oh, I'm gonna get to it when the fellas come on in. We gonna get to that, but I mean, I heard that Detroit. I read an article where Detroit was going to interview Todd Bowles, and this was a few weeks ago, like 4 weeks ago, and I was like, all right, well, he gonna get a nod. Come to find out, they canceled the interview and hired kneecaps. Did you hear his press conference? We gonna get knocked down a lot, and then we gonna get back up. And when we get back up, we gonna hit them in the kneecaps, and then they gonna punch us in the face. And after they finish punching us in the face, they gonna kick us in the leg. And after they kick us in the leg, we gonna fall down. But when we get back up, we gonna take a piece out of him again, and then he's gonna hit us 3 times, and we gonna fall down some more. And I'm just like, yo, what are you talking about? Come on. So I'm just listen. To me, I just think it's wild suspect right now. So y'all aren't really abiding by it. Y'all aren't giving honest opportunities, in my humble opinion. So stop saying you're using it. Stop talking about the interview. You know what I mean? Oh, we're going to interview this wonderful candidate that we're never going to even give a chance to hire.
Yeah.
Aren't we special?
Look at us interviewing folks and stuff.
Woo!
Got them all lined up and such.
Now keep buying them tickets like y'all always do. All right. Oh man, I do want to go into what we had talked about with Funk Master Flex, but we got the fellas in the office here. They're about to get ready. I'm rocking my Ewing joint for the time bizzle because right now the Knicks is making up for that terrible debacle of the other day. They at least from what I saw, things might have changed by the time the show started, but I don't think so. We were playing quite crispy, and I think we had an odd Alfred Payton playing a good game sighting. I'm not sure. I only caught like the first quarter because I'm trying to get everything ready. So, kind of weirdly excited to see the replays and at least whatever I can catch after the show is done. But enough of my rambles. We're gonna get to Funk Master Flex. If we have time at the end of the show, we'll do it in the hip hop corner. How's that?
Sounds good.
Yo, and everybody, don't you just love Mr. Lewis's background? He got the green screen dimension joint. He all chilling, and I got the logo. So that's what it is. I'm all in the office in the dungeon, and he's at the virtual sports bar with Neo and Trinity. All right, y'all. We will be back in just a few moments.
My friend, do you see this amazing shoe? This shoe is available at my website, come to wish.com. You can get this for $500. This is the sale. This is the greatest shoe you will ever see. If someone says you I am lying, I do not know what they are talking about. You come and get my shoe at wish.com. $500 for one. $500 for the other. $1,000 for the whole pair. And that is a great sale, friend. What are you waiting for? You want to jump like LeBron? Fly like Jordan? Get the Air Pumbas? Put in code Hakuna Matata? To receive a 20% increase in price. Wish.com. Come and get the Pumbas for the shoe fits. Let's go, my friend. I have to go.
New from Godfather Yoda movies. Terrence Howard is Obi-Wan Kenobi. Hey, look, man. Okay, man, you came over here trying to be my Padawan and thing, man. Look here, player. You ain't just gonna just get the force. You gotta want that shit, man. You gotta feel that force, man. You know what I'm saying? It's real out here. We got siphon thing out here. We got empires and stuff that we got to take care of, baby. Yo, don't just the force be with you, baby. You got to feel that. You feel it? You feel the force? Think I'm playing with you. Yes, y'all. I got to. Cause, ladies and gentlemen, for your viewing pleasure, in these corners, we have the host of the Off the Ball Network. There's like 100 shows, and we got 3 of them in the building right now. So let's go. What's happening, guys?
Yo, that was hot, man.
What's up?
How y'all doing, fellas?
All right.
I love your microphone. I gotta upgrade. That joint is hot. So did y'all like the little graphic?
Oh,
Yeah,
bro,
man.
that was hot, man.
Yeah.
Was not expecting that at all, man.
Hey, I'm glad to have the fellas in the building. So I was a little giddy. So, and oh yeah, that's the other one. The ladies and gentlemen, this is for the break in the game. We have Stevie G in the building. We've got Couch Coach for Couch Coach Live. And if I'm not mistaken, BarsTalks is in the building.
How you doing?
And this is your first time in our building. What's happening, bro?
This is actually my first time in any building, to be honest.
That's what I'm talking about.
Man, you just gotta swim with the sharks sometimes, man. I just feel like I'm ready for it.
I'm honored. All right, so let's just jump right in. Pardon me, I'm getting old and my graphics thing is all the way over there, so I gotta take a look real quick. Nope, that's later. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Okay.
All right, so let's start with Steven.
Yes, sir.
What's happening, deep voice? Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, he just had another baby. So congratulations, daddy. Yay! I get to say it live on my show this time, so it's fun.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for that.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, so let's start with, what are we talking about here? Let's start with Coach of the Year. Who do you have for Coach of the Year?
So I'm gonna rock with the guy that I had on my preseason Coach of the Year award, and that's Frank Wright out of Indiana. I think that the way that he handled the Colts, their offense was phenomenal. Their defense was phenomenal. They took a turnover-prone Phillip Rivers and turned him into a pretty daggone good starting quarterback this season. It's sad that he's going to hang it up after this year. I got to stick with my guns because he proved me right this year, man. Frank Wright had a heck of a season.
All right. So, Boss, what do you think?
My Coach of the Year has to be Mr. Ron Rivera. Besides what he's done on the field, my man, congratulations to him. He fought cancer and he won, man.
Yeah,
not many people could say that. So on top of just leading the team to not only win a division, it might have been 7-9, but they still won it. He brought them back to the playoffs for the first time with 3 different quarterbacks. Alex Smith with one leg being the best one. I think all the credit has to go to him, man.
I hear that. Okay. Couch.
Yes, sir. pardon my bias, but I'm gonna go with my guy Sean McDermott down the road here, a former William and Mary graduate. What he's done with the Buffalo Bills, he's turned his team into a formidable team. This is our uncle's Buffalo Bills once again. Where they're gonna be around for a good little while. But definitely shout out to Sean McDermott, the pride of William and Mary University.
Okay,
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Big Lou.
Well, I'm always biased. I'm always going to go with my Steeler gang.
Uh-oh.
Tomlin, he was doing well. I mean, he had what he had. Took
The miraculous run.
Youngest receiver core in the league.
Yeah.
And did their thing all the way up until they had a few critical injuries that exposed a few holes in our defense. And I feel if next season, if we can get that fixed up, then we're going to be even more formidable. But I'm always going to go with Steeler gang, yo.
All right. 4 folks, 4 completely different answers. And I'm not going to help matters much when I say I got to go with Bruce Arians. He had to deal with a cantankerous old man at quarterback who thought he knew things. He had to deal with a quarterback that throws with timing and receivers that catch by touch. They had to figure it out, and it took a couple of sessions and stuff. And it took him having to eat his hat probably 6 to 7 times that we didn't see live on camera, to be honest with you.
No, that's real. That's real.
Oh, yeah.
So, honestly, and for him to finally get to this point and have a real chance of actually winning, I got to go with my man Brucey. Plus, his Kangos are banging, so.
Well, you know what's crazy? Like, out of all of us, no one said Stefanski out of Cleveland. I thought Stefanski was going to come up.
I thought so too. That's why I kind of went with Sean McDermott, because I thought that was like really the slam dunk, because Cleveland was Cleveland.
Yeah,
right. And for them to be 11-5 and pretty much this close to beat Kansas City.
Yeah.
Madness, the whole, the situation with, but this team really overachieved. This is a team that we thought was going to be like this last year.
Right.
And then they kind of veered off and kind of was a sleeper this year. So you're
without
right.
Odell.
Without Odell, correct.
Odell, true.
I think the best part of Cleveland actually was they weren't Cleveland. You didn't hear a single thing like if the Mets being the Mets or the Knicks being the Knicks. Cleveland was quiet this entire season. No offset or anything.
Yeah.
So that's all right. I like that. So he'll be I guess a
honorable
mention. Yeah.
6 runner up.
Yeah, big time.
All right. So, offensive player of the year.
Oof.
I'll go first.
There you go. Jump in. I love it.
Owning his debut.
Offensive player of the year, I have to say, is Derrick Henry. I mean, that Titans offense isn't the Titans without him. Ryan Tannehill is having a second revival in his career because of Derrick Henry. I don't think he looks anywhere as good without him. This man had the most carries in the league for the second time back to back. He's just a machine. That defense isn't as good as it was last year either. And due to Derrick Henry running the ball like a monster, they were able to prevent them from being on the field. That's just my personal opinion.
I like that. And the way he destroyed Josh Norman.
Ooh.
Oh, my.
That was crushing.
You know what? I should have loaded that commercial that I did on that one.
Please.
Wow.
By the way, y'all's commercials are top shelf, man. I was like literally laughing out loud before the show.
Right.
Mr. Lewis, the Pumbaa shoe, I was done.
Right.
To jump like LeBron, my friend. That was awesome.
This was my first commercial scene. I was like, oh, they got sponsored by Puma like that. And I'm here.
Right.
For the shoe feats.
Yeah. A 20% increase in price. That was lit.
Yo, every time, man.
Y'all's commercials are top shelf. My offensive player of the year, though, is going to be Travis Kelsey. I mean, probably the best year for a tight end ever, like over 1,400 yards receiving, 11 touchdowns, just Effortless. Do we call him a tight end still? Is he a wide receiver? Like he led the entire league in receiving yards. So like, can we just?
He's a tight receiver.
Hybrid.
A wide end? Can we say that on the show?
Nah, I don't like that. I prefer tight receiver.
That's slightly better. Not by much, but
Woo,
it's
look at that wide end.
Wide end.
Woo! I can't.
Nope. I'm sorry. I'm
Hey.
Boomers watch this show. No,
I'm on a boomer, so there you go.
Oh, okay. So Big Lou, how you feel about this? Which Steeler will it be?
It can't be Big Ben, man.
Nah, I was gonna go with Juju until he starts showing out at the end. Acting like a youngin. But he a young bull, so that's what it is.
Corvette.
Good move. I was liking that, Steve.
I know, right?
So who is it, Lou?
Juju.
You're still sticking with Juju? Okay. He ain't gonna win, but. All right. Nah.
Let me feel good in my heart.
He might win TikTok Star of the Year though.
Yeah, he almost won a beat down from the Bills though. Like, they was looking for him in the parking lot. Like,
he
was on go.
Man, they may come out of my belt. Like, boy, people sit your behind down.
For real. Them fatherly instincts kicking, like, could you get your child, please? So Coach, how you feel about this,
man? And this is I've turned the corner, and this is due to my fellow colleague Steven breaking the game, and our many Saturday mornings, the Black Polo Gang, as we quote unquote call ourselves.
Bang bang.
But Stephon Diggs.
Hey, there's my guy.
1,500 yards, 127 receptions.
Yes, sir.
And you think about that's the difference. I think when you look at Buffalo now, the turnaround where we looked at them as kind of a decent team, and we looked at Josh Allen as somewhat of a tier kind of guy, but now he's kind of teetering in that second tier quarterbacks in this league. And it's all really a tribute to a guy like a Stephon Diggs, where you can't just beat 1,500 yards and 127 receptions. That's just monster numbers.
For real.
Yeah.
I'm glad somebody else said his name other than me. It's just nice. It's just nice.
Well, then you're about to feel a little bit better because I also am going Stephon Diggs.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
My heart.
I mean, now, honestly, it's between him and Derrick Henry now. I'm just keeping it a buck.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to come down to one of those two dudes, and it might very well even be Derrick Henry, but Stephon, I honestly, the way you feel about Tannehill with Stephon is the way I am with Josh Allen without.
Oh, for sure. Like Coach just said, Stephon definitely helped take Josh Allen to that next tier.
We saw what Josh looks like without him.
Josh didn't have anyone to unleash that cannon with. Once Stephon Diggs came, it was just the whole.
He's also a young buck. This was his third year in, so he did benefit. He did benefit by him coming in at the right moment in his development, though. 100%. True. 100%.
Because honorable mention DeAndre Hopkins for Arizona, because he did the same thing for Kyler Murray.
Yep.
True. Yeah, big time.
And took the top right off for him, and the little scrappy guys just are running. I like them. They're fun.
It's funny watching Tyler run in with it because it's like watching the Tyler run away.
Yeah, it's like look at him scramble and go. Fran Tarkenton,
like, what
but
he
going
do wrong?
forward. He's like Fran Tarkenton, but going forward.
Yeah.
my choice. My medicine got in the way. But my second choice was meant to be TJ Watt.
Okay.
You can take it.
Okay. I appreciate you. Now, No, that's fair. Now, defense. And we're going right back to Mr. Lewis. Who on the Steelers defense is going to win this year? Player of the year.
It could be either TJ or Bud Dupree.
All right. So which one? You got to pick one if you have to.
We'll go with TJ, but I mean, together they like the Wonder Twins. You know what I mean? So
true. They make that activate. I'm with you there.
And there's rumors that they were talking about it. I saw JJ talking about it, but boy, they bring him to the Steelers and have all three of the Watt brothers there. I would lose my mind.
Some sort of Megatron going on over there.
The parents will be happy. They were like, "Shoot, we get them. Oh, we just got to move to Pittsburgh, but we'll have everybody."
Subway's gonna be happy too.
For real, dude.
So do they just buy one jersey?
They gonna be like commercials out the wazoo.
Right.
You gotta be like, what to them? The Watts are in Pittsburgh. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Right.
All right, so Big James.
I was debating between I'm a big Aaron Donald fan, but I think I gotta give it to my man Xavier Howard, to be honest. That Miami defense doesn't look the same without him.
That's true.
He got 10 picks this year, which is tied for the most in like the last 20 years. He honestly shut down the entire one side of the field. They had no real pass rush, and it wasn't for him, honestly. It was probably easy to score on Miami left and right.
True. That's to me. See, that I like that because that's a guy I'm not automatically thinking about. You know what I mean? So
if you look at the numbers, they didn't even have a pass rusher get double-digit sacks or anything. They had Jerome Baker leading with 7 sacks, and the next person up was 5.5, I believe.
True. All right, I like that. I'm jumping ahead to the line because I'm still taking my main man, my Missile Dizzle, the best NFL player this season. Aaron, I'm going to knock you out, and I'm going to the playoffs one of these days. Donald. That dude.
Preach. Talk to him, Fa.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, Adonis moving. I mean, every play gets blown up. If he trips, somebody's still getting sacked or a half sack. It's crazy. I mean, he is just so impactful to have a garbage quarterback. Well, luckily, hopefully they resolve that. But yeah. I mean,
I'm a man after my own heart today. Bro.
I'm saying I can't wait to see what he can do with a better quarterback man in the offense. So he could just tear after the other teams. Ooh, he's going to be scary.
You just knew Aaron Donald was different with that video when he was training with the guy who had steak knives, and he was. I was like, bro,
I never saw that much like cast iron metal chain link. You know what I mean? It was great.
You couldn't even tell what was armor or what was just his bicep, you know?
Now, and I'd watched James Kirkland. If y'all know James Kirkland, the boxer, Miss Ann Wolf had him doing some wild training with big tires and chains and stuff. And I was like, oh, Aaron Donald went to that school. Oh, okay. It's no wonder.
Yeah.
All right, let's go, Coach.
So I got a few honorable mentions.
I know you do, brother. That's why I love you.
Aaron Donald, obviously on top of the list. Another guy, Matt. I think he had a fantastic year this year. Okay. But I got to go like Mr. Lewis at the shake joint with the good wings in the background. TJ, I think you can't ignore what TJ Watt has done.
Fair.
15 sacks this season. So I look at TJ Watt as the. Yeah. No question. Yeah.
And Steven, how do you feel?
Oh man, well right now, like I said, you're a man after my own heart. You brought up Stephon Diggs, and now you brought up my favorite player in the NFL, Aaron Donald. I'm a huge Rams fan, so my bias. I don't even think I could be biased and say this right now because my man is like he didn't go more than 1 week without a sack, like with even a half a sack. Like if he win a game without a sack, he came in the next game and recorded one as a defensive tackle. That's nuts.
Or 2 because he didn't like the fact that he didn't get one last week.
Correct. Yep. So he's going to start next season off with a sack. You can book it. I said it here. You can book it. He's game 1. He's going to get a sack because he didn't end up with one in the last game. He also had 4 forced fumbles, huge, and played with messed up ribs against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire NFL at his home field. Loved his effort. The dude is just an absolute beast, an absolute stud. He should be getting just MVP votes, let alone Defensive Player of the Year votes. He's that nasty.
Agreed. All right. So, last round. Player of the year. Offense or defense? Who do you think is above all the player of the year? AKA the MVP. Bum, 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 bum.
Aaron Rodgers?
Okay. Let's go.
Okay.
Hit
All
it.
right.
I love it.
Rodgers. I can't, like, how can you not?
Yeah.
You know?
I don't like Aaron Rodgers, but
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, I mean, it's hard to deny the man.
Yeah, I can't go wrong. My fellow class of 2002 classmate and Aaron Rodgers, man. Keep on doing it for class 2002. Keep repping it.
Salt and
Aaron
pepper.
Rodgers.
Got my vote.
Yeah.
I'm going to vote for him.
Well, there it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with more of this NFL wrap-up right after this.
Yeah, the Bills signed me because they know I'm the absolute best. I know the Redskins and the Panthers, you know, they didn't realize or recognize my talent, but now I'm going to show these Bills what I'm made of. Yeah, so I'm ready. I'm ready, guys. Who we facing? Who? Derrick Henry. Well, he's a running back. I'll worry about wide receivers. That's going to be all right. That's going to be all right. Wait a minute. Oh, no, the protection broke down. It's a running play. Here I come. I'm going to stop. Help! Help! Lord of mercy! Help me! Oh, my God, Jesus. Oh, my God. Oh, help! Ladies and gentlemen, Derrick Henry.
Dude hit him with the load of mercy.
Oh, Josh. Pray for Josh.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, man.
I had to bring that one back up.
Very
because of the
topical.
commentary.
That was
Yes, I had to bring that one up. Oh, that's fun.
I think Josh Norman's right ear just started ringing at some place right now.
Not them again.
Cold sweats, man.
Right.
Y'all need to hook one up with Derrick Henry rolling in on the Debo bike.
Okay.
Hey. All right, Lou. That one's on you.
Man,
right.
Dude. He make Earl Thomas look like Ronnie Lloyd.
Wow. I like that.
At least he recovered. Earl Thomas. Was rough. But that one was doubly worse. Doubly.
If you guys are enjoying these fine gentlemen, please make sure you check them out on the offtheballnetwork.com. You can find all of their shows, the wonderful articles, and everything that goes on there. Please check them out. And now, let's go to memorable moments. So, Lou, what was your most memorable moment of the 2020 season?
That's a good question.
Ooh.
Well, that's not so much a moment, but like just the shock that this old man that switched teams and back in the daggone Super Bowl. It's just like
True.
But you can't hate, you know what I mean? It's just like
Oh, you can.
I know you can, but this all I can say is wow. You know what I mean?
No, I hear you though. Okay, so Tom Brady switching teams and making it to the big dance. All right. I like that. James.
I personally think we should have known Matt Stafford was leaving in week 1 when it came to that last second touchdown pass right to DeAndre Swift. And my man just forgot to put his hands in a triangle and it just bounced right off. And they lost in the last second. We should have known then he was leaving.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm tired. I'm tired. Yo, before I move on, how do you think he felt about kneecaps or the kneecap speech?
Well, you see that he left right after that.
Oh, you know what?
I'm not with this. I'm not with Coach Anatomy right now. I'm not with this, man.
He sent a text to ownership. We need to talk.
Right. I need my teeth. And do you have a good dental plan?
You see who you're making me work with right now, man? Come on.
Right.
You know, I don't have time for kneecaps and falling down. I'm getting old.
Right.
I need to win now.
I'm 30-something years old, man. I don't need this pep talk.
He was like,
Right.
"What you think we was doing these last 6, 7, 8, 9 years I was
Right.
here?
This man gonna
Did
make
you
me
not see us get knocked down?
And back up and knock down.
Right.
You want to see my ribs? Look,
Right.
I got knocked down and I got back up. Okay, I don't need that. I need help."
And Matthew Stafford said, "I'm 33. I don't want ditches already.
Right.
Biting kneecaps. I'm good, bro. Give me the LA."
He was like, "Yo, did y'all see Andrew Luck?"
Y'all made my man Megatron retire. I can't do this anymore.
Early.
And y'all gonna let little Poe Jared. Y'all, oh God, Jared. Poe Jared golf.
Hey, bye, Jared.
Oh, come on.
Bye.
I'm with you on that one. Peace out, doggy. Be careful. Wear your seatbelt. It's Detroit. Be careful.
Use the mouth guard.
Both of them.
Right. And put on a winter coat. All September to what? May.
Oh man, yo, he going from warm to brick.
That's what killed him, man. He got all that money living in LA, living the good life. Just took his foot off the gas, man. Forgot how to grind.
Well, he did that for like 3 years in a row. I thought he was. That's just how he drives.
Right. Just make sure your Twitter don't have mom spaghetti. No. Bars.
What's the over under on the days till he walks in on training camp and they call him B Rabbit?
Oh Lord, poor Jared.
Yo, already.
Jokingly, but I'm so sad for Jared.
Who you think is his cheddar
Coach,
Bob?
you know my feelings on Jared.
I know, but I'm just talking about him as an
Coach,
individual.
hold on. His cheddar Bob is the coach.
Oh yes, God, might as well.
I mean, how you gonna say? And no disrespect, Lou. You the big black Lebowski. I'm with you. He said he called him the dude, like the big Lebowski. The dude smoked weed like the whole movie. That's not a head coach.
The craziest fact I thought was his
nameplate
nameplate on his office said head coach / the dude.
Right.
He's making this an official thing.
Like,
This aggression will not stand, man.
So like you sitting there, you writing up plays, X's and O's, and burning one? Is that what you're telling me? You wearing a robe to practice? Is that what you're telling me?
This is ridiculous.
This speech really tied the whole team together, man.
Yo, this is great.
The best part is I don't know if you guys remember when Dan Campbell was playing, he had his hair all the way down to his waist too. He looked just like the dude.
Right. Dang. Yeah.
He need to bring it back.
He had a cup of coffee in Miami, coaching in Miami. For the Dolphins years ago. He had a cup of coffee in Miami.
Oh my God, that's right.
And it's just like, oh boy, here we go.
Y'all forgot how bad he was there?
Yes. Like,
good luck.
Good luck.
Watch your kneecaps.
You better hope Roger Goodell, hey, like they did the bailout for the Detroit and then Ford and all them. Somebody need to have this
market zero.
Yo,
market zero, right?
Market zero.
All right,
this ain't your
So now it's on you now, Coach. So what's your most memorable moment of this year?
All right, well, Coach Lewis, you might want to close your ears.
Oh boy.
So December 7th, there was a Monday night football game at 5:00 in the afternoon. My Washington football team came into Pittsburgh and won 23-17, and that was the beginning of our illustrious run to our 2020 NFC East Championship. What a great team, and it was great to kind of post those memes, like the whole the Rocky and the Avin Drago when Apollo Creed was on the ground and all the teams that they beat, and then we come on as Rocky. I was like, 72 Dolphins, you're welcome.
We did it.
We did it. We shocked the world. And it's funny. And Coach Fall, the day before, you guys went to Seattle and won. And it was like, oh, wow, that's great. Guess what we did? The next Monday, we beat the next day, we beat the undefeated Pittsburgh Steelers. Hold my beer.
Yeah, I was sitting here quietly, so I mean,
yeah,
because you don't want to hear my most memorable moment of the year.
I kind of do.
All right, well, the serious note is COVID because it impacted the whole league the whole year.
Yeah.
But what really grinds my gears,
oh boy,
is the bitchassedness of one fired freaking Eagle coach. You know, Voldemort in the building that shall be nameless. You punk ass. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that y'all would have lost that game because y'all was still whooping thine asses. Yes. But how you gonna put in somebody you want to take a look at in the middle of that game? On like at the 8:00 game, the game that people are tuned in to see, and they not tuned in to see your busted behind backup out the back. They trying to see y'all finish a game at least. I mean, dude, man.
It was senior night, Coach.
I'm just saying, it's like
senior night. You played him in the first quarter.
It was senior night.
That was senior night. Oh my god! I just caught that. Oh my god! Gnarly, dude! Oh man, I'm graduating professional football. Like, come on, man! What did, you know? Yo, I'm telling you, like he was trying to save from getting like sandwich tickets or something. Like, the boss said we can't have a giveaway tonight, so we got to keep the score low.
It was like hurts, man.
Yo, I mean, I understand why he got fired, and honestly, he should have just put the clipboard down after that call and just walked off. And
yeah, he's a fall guy. That's all he was.
I know, because he was told to do it. And then he get fired for what he was told to do. It's like, yo, it's just the worst catch-22 in the world. But
who wants to come work for us now, guys?
But here's my thing. I'd rather be fired for telling the boss in my ear no.
Amen, bro.
And going out and winning the game, because you're going to get fired anyway. You might as well get fired for doing something strong, and then maybe you get another coaching job somewhere, as opposed to letting the locker room down and nobody want to play for you no more. So now you got to go and sell Girl Scout cookies for 2 years before you can come back.
And you ended on a loss too, so like that's even worse.
Yo, and a loss that, you know, there's fans out there look down that will celebrate for the rest of their life. You have really helped the Washington football team have a whole lot of fun with their playoff run.
Someone was going to get excited over a season that
we almost had.
I mean, hey.
Someone had to get excited for a bad season. Like that's,
right.
I mean, in that division, someone had to get upset, you know, be happy about a bad year.
Yeah, what I don't understand is how some fans are really still trying to defend the move. They're just like, oh yeah, they were talking about doing it for all week. It's just like, no, man. Like it came down to the last couple minutes. You hit a soft spot. No one is more upset about that than me as a Giants fan because.
Oh boy!
Once I saw him come on the field, I just turned the TV off. It was over. I didn't bother watching.
So did I. It was just,
and you could just see it. All the players were upset. Just the videos. You had Kelsey flipping out. You had, I don't remember, man. I tried blacking it out.
Yeah, but y'all's new coach though, huh?
Yo, I like
we're gonna have systems. Oh no, we're gonna have systems in place.
Part of being intelligent is being smart, and smart is doing good things, and
we're gonna have systems that nobody else knows, but we'll know. Which is what's gonna make us
smart. It's gonna be easy for it's gonna be easy for us, but complicated on the offensive and the defensive side.
Yo, who's hiring these people?
These are the best you could get.
I didn't have enough time to at least go to a men's warehouse to get a tailored suit.
I think what happened was they hired him and was like, all right, hey, congratulations on the job. You have a press conference in 10 seconds.
It was iron when I put it on this morning.
Yeah. Hey, coach, it's just like when you if you get a job at Target, they tell you wear a red polo, and you start right now. Like it be burgundy. I
got on a purple shirt, right?
Right, it be burgundy. But as long as it's red,
it's close. It's close enough. I was waiting until Friday when I got paid, and then I was going to get the red one.
We're happy to be here.
Yo, we'll get into that one in the next segment. But before we do that, we still got to hit Stevens.
I forgot what the original
moment.
The most memorable moment of the NFL season. Yeah,
all right, I'm tracking. I'm sorry. After the Saints lost, we got to see what looked to be Drew Brees in his, final seconds on a football field. Very touching. Really didn't have anything to do with the game. Just the respect paid between, Brady and Brees, who've been battling for, legacy, accolades, all that fun stuff, titles. And it was just touching to see, especially after the injury that he sustained where he broke his entire midsection and came back. And competed. Didn't really look good. I mean, I'll put that out there. It dampers it a little bit. He didn't look good, but, took guts to go out there and do that and put his body literally on the line again after what just happened to him. And just basically his little farewell at the end of the game, I thought was pretty touching.
Yeah, I agree. And way to cap it with a really tender moment.
I'm a tender-hearted person. I don't know if you know this about me, Far. Yeah.
Not on Twitter. No, I'm playing.
Hey, people don't know me, man. They think I'm a bad guy.
We're here on that too, because
yep.
All right, so
sensitive.
Go ahead. I love that movie. All right, we good. All right, so let's get to our next topic. The coach and player movements. Which one stood out to you? Before, I'm sorry. I got to read you this list, man. I love this song, but I got to...
Steve Miller, there you go.
Yeah. You know what? Because these guys are jokers.
Mm-hmm.
Other than the Jets, they did, to me, a good hire with Robert Saleh. But these Texans with David Culley, Joker, Brandon Staley, who?
That's Steven boy.
Nick Cipriani. Oh boy, we've got systems for the systems that are simplistic and complex.
We're gonna be smart guys.
We're gonna be smart guys because smart guys know smart plays, and that's why they're smart. And then you got Dan Campbell, kneecap Joker.
Who did it better between those two?
Oh boy, at least
really. Oh,
who would you have rather heard as a
Hold on, Arthur Smith, Falcons? Really, Arthur Smith?
Oh yeah, that's the OC from.
Is that Mike Smith's son? Didn't y'all just have that?
Arthur Smith just sounds like the name of the Atlanta Falcons head coach. Like just his name. You're hired.
Yeah. Oh yeah, off the blank. Yeah, hey, that's my namesake.
My name is Arthur Blank, so please be Arthur Smith. I like it. Right. Yes. I'm like, I mean, y'all couldn't wait a couple of weeks for Eric Bieniemy to be finished, for Todd Bowles to be finished. Like,
I got something to say about that if we got time, but
we got time.
BS.
I just, man, like, you got to think that Bieniemy is looking around at these jobs that were open and the ones that got filled, like Jacksonville and Los Angeles. After those two got filled, you had to be like, you know what, I'm good. I'm gonna wait it out a year and see what happens next year.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Ew.
If I could just add on to that, what makes no sense to me is the big point that everyone kept making is Bieniemy probably didn't interview well or something like that. But you're seeing these kneecaps and systems. Press conferences. How good could these guys have interviewed? I'm glad he didn't take Peter's job because it would have just been hell for him. But like, come on.
Right.
You can see who the Eagles were trying to hire. They wanted just to face another fall guy. Like that's what they wanted.
Basically, right.
Meaning he ain't going out like no sucker either.
Right.
Because they're going to start losing to get more draft picks. That's the only way they're going to get better. Because I believe they're cap strapped.
Don't forget that they got the systems.
Correct.
He's processing the Eagles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And being a Giant, good.
Excellent.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right.
All
See
right.
you too. Yeah.
So go ahead, Coach. Take it. What coach or player moves struck out to you?
The one that struck out to me was the hire, Jacksonville's hire of Urban Meyer.
Urban Meyer.
I think, like we talked about this on one of my podcasts, where it was a sexy fit for them, essentially where they're gonna put butts in seats. So I see it from sort of a business, and then we know as far as how Shad Khan operates. So we know he kind of deals in more of the kind of the entertainment kind of factor. Of bring me the money.
He don't want to win. He want to look good.
And the David Culley hire was extremely head scratching. I mean, it's okay. Romeo, he was your interim. Romeo's 70-something years old. Then you get a guy who's 65, who has never been a quote unquote a coordinator. He's been in the NFL since 1994, coaching wise.
How about
he's
that?
never been
Just
a
for a
coordinator.
second, like why hasn't he ever been a coordinator if he's been in for that long?
Correct, but then you tell me that a guy that's been an offensive coordinator for the last 4 years for Kansas City can't sniff an opportunity.
That's why everything about Houston you need to know. If they don't even want to interview the enemy, like, come on.
Correct, and it's almost like it was forced. Because
it
basically
certainly was.
It was forced and then even you went from. It's mind-boggling. Like you get a guy like that, and everybody want to put a lipstick on a pig and say, "Well, okay, well, he's gonna run it like a CEO." Like, well, hello, you have a 25-year-old franchise quarterback that wanted somebody. Why on earth you didn't appease that situation? Like, it's gonna be a disaster. And then it's just like, and then he's another guy where at 65. He gonna be gone by the time he's 67, 68 because this team ain't going nowhere. Because I guarantee you they're probably gonna screw up the draft capital that they're probably gonna get with Deshaun Watson, and then here they go. Who knows? And they trying to something where they're gonna try to hold Pat and try to keep him. I'm like, all right, he gonna be sitting. He ain't gonna be playing for y'all. You might as well get rid of him right now. Get your draft picks and start the team all over again. Already the mess that Bill O'Brien created. Hell, you can have a clean slate and get some draft picks.
True. James?
I actually want to give props to Brandon Staley. I actually think that was a solid hire.
I was going to do it. I was going to do it.
But if you really think about
I'm
it,
just not familiar with him, but all right, I take y'all word for it.
I wasn't too familiar with him either until I started looking into him. Because when I saw that update where it said Chargers hired Brandon Staley, I said, who? But then I started looking in, and then he's the Rams DC, and the Rams defense honestly was, if not the best, it was a top 3 defense this year. And if you look at it, that's exactly where the Chargers need to upgrade. He's actually inheriting their offensive coordinator from this season, and the offense under Justin Herbert looked amazing. It's just they couldn't stop the ball. So now you're giving him Derwin James, hopefully healthy, and healthy Joey Bosa. He essentially got poor man's Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey there in the Chargers. So hopefully he can figure something out and put them together.
I hear that.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? Let's jump over to Super Bowl predictions. We're getting on close to that 10 o'clock hour, and I still want to get that part in. So, who's winning, Mr. Lewis?
Like I said last week, I'm going for the Chiefs, but I think Brady's going to pull it off.
Okay, so we got one for the Bucks. Couch.
Right. So this time last year, I had the San Francisco 49ers beating the Kansas City Chiefs, and I had egg on my face. I'm gonna go against Patrick Mahomes again. Give me the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Careful with them eggs, man.
Yeah, man.
James?
I'm gonna have to hop on the bandwagon and go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Defense is hot, and I think the loss of Eric Fisher is just going to be a huge loss for them with the way JPP has been playing.
Okay. I heard some news about JPP today and his limited in practice because of his knee, so we'll see.
Hey, if JPP can't do it, you got Shaq Barrett on the other side. You know, it's they still got all kind of options. Shaq Barrett can't do it, you got Devin White. Devin White can't do it, you got Levante David. You know, that defense is not to be slept on.
Indeed.
And don't mean to interject, but Coach, guess who they got now? Remember we talked about this on my podcast. Vita Vea is back.
Mm-hmm.
Vita Vea,
he's back. True.
Vita Vea.
Yeah, that's your dude too.
Yeah, man.
All right, so Steven, who's winning?
I'm gonna dare to be different and go with Kansas City.
Oh, thank God.
I was shocked that I was the only one that said it. I mean, my goodness,
like, is this gonna be that?
I mean, in no disrespect to what Tom Brady has done in Tampa right now, but I mean, Mahomes is a bad cat. Kelsey's a bad cat. You know, Tyreek Hill's a bad cat. I don't know what Scotty Miller's smoking down there in Tampa right now, thinking that he could beat that man in a foot race. But they got. I mean, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's going to be a little bit more healthy coming into this game than he was the past week. And I just think that I think Matthews is going to at least get an interception against Tom Brady. It feels like he's going to do that. He's that cat in this game that's going to turn the tide on that defense. Because
Tom's going to turn it over at least twice.
He's shown us that the past couple of games, right?
Every game. So get him. He'll give it to you. And that's why I'm mad with the Packers. They gave the game to them too. Yeah. They just
Rodgers was the better quarterback that night, contrary to what everybody else would say. I mean, winners write history. So obviously Brady is the better quarterback at the end of the day. But that night, Rodgers was the better QB. Yeah.
His team just did not step up the way that they needed to. So I believe that Kansas City is that team that will. So I think it's going to be a very fun game. It's going to be very tight. It's going to be close. But at the end of the day,
34-27.
Yeah, I think Patrick feels like he kind of should win this game. And I think he's going to go into it with that attitude, and he's going to win it.
And I think he's got the better coaching staff. No one's really talking about that, but I think that Kansas City's got the better coaching staff.
Okay, I like Bruce and Bowles though. I do.
And
I like them too. Yeah. I mean, just because I'm saying I think one is better isn't mean like I know we live in a day and age where
if you like one, you can't like anybody else.
Correct, yeah. And whoever loses this game is going to be a fraud. Like they're not going to deserve to be.
See, that was fake all year.
Right.
They waited until the most important game of the year, and then they just exposed themselves.
Oh, look, they can't handle the whole weight. Yo, man.
Our society, man.
Woo!
And we should beat Tampa Bay. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this week's episode was not sponsored by Shivers Regal in the building. James, you get used to this. I usually rep a different bottle every week.
Hey, man, as long as you break out the Buchanan, I'm good.
Okay, we got to get up, man. When the weather get warm, everybody, all y'all, come to the backyard. I'm going to make barbecue, and it's going to be great.
You had me a barbecue, bro. I'm from the South. You know, barbecue is a love language, bro. So,
dude, I'm a smoker with the wood and the coals outside. Not the pellets and no. I get down.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you got the sandals, the little net sandal joints.
Dude, I got Nick's. No, I'm not wearing my Nick sandals, but yeah.
You're gonna have the Nick's uncle sandals, yeah.
Nice.
It'll be like a bunch of uncles at the cookout that pull that
Yeah.
Do it like this all the time. Hey.
Right. Playing that fake Franklin Beverly.
Watch out now.
Kiss the cook apron.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Hold on. Yeah. Y'all are awesome. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And I'm just trying to find the absolute right song to have this head out. Oh, because a lot of y'all don't know this, so I'm gonna play this. on the way out the door. Thank y'all for hanging out with us.
Yes.
Enjoy the Super Bowl. Enjoy the Off the Ball Network. Please go to the website, offtheballnetwork.com. Check them out. CandidCorner.com. Check us out. Check out The Couch with Couch Coach Live. Check out Breaking the Game. Check out BarsTalks. Check out everybody. Mo Money. We got Chris LeBron. We got Austin Carr. We got Professor Jeff. I mean, it's dude. Y'all gotta get it right now. This is the movement. Sports and entertainment like WWE, but not.
Like WWF.
Better. My man.
There you go.
AEW rocks. I'm just saying.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. Big Lou, tell them what it is.
Word. Thanks for stopping through. As always, follow me on all social medias, Ellie_GERBESE. Follow me on Twitch, the Black Lebowski 7. And yo, my little brother got a shop now selling apparel with his original art pieces on it. It's at ludo.shop, LEWDO.shop. Check them out, Joe. Much love.
That's dope.
Appreciation. Salute, fellas. Thanks for stopping through. It was a great time. We got to do this again soon.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Yeah. Hey, y'all are some real ones, man. Appreciate you having us
Appreciate
on,
it.
man.
Yeah,
It's always
you
fun
guys.
kicking
Yeah,
with
man.
y'all.
Yo, it's always our pleasure. And safety dance on the way out.
We can leave.
Welcome to the Candid Corner. 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 Your number one spot for hip hop, classic hip hop, today's hip hop. You talk about sports, you talk about Knicks, you talk about 76ers, you talking football, you talking about Giants, you talking Steelers. Your main spot for New York and Pennsylvania sports, baby. Right here. Coach Fire, Mr. Lewis, the Candid Corner. Real talk for real listeners. Yeah.
Brought to you by Nap Time Entertainment Media and the good folk over at Off the Ball Network.